Hickok45 here with a little tribute to Mr. Gaston Glock. And what would be better to shoot than a Glock 17 like this? Well, we'd start out shooting a Glock 17 because I think he had something to do with the invention of this baby, right? So yeah, it's been about a week since Mr. Glock passed away, and I don't know, we're necessarily going to do something special until spring perhaps, but got thinking about, you can get some Glocks out and shoot. And I'm kind of known as the Glock guy, even though I'm not the Glock guy as much as I used to be, right? Hopefully you keep up with the videos and you know that. But I still like them and have quite a few and shoot them and carry them sometimes. So I have a long history with Glock and thought, well, let's just get some Glocks out. And the more I got to thinking about it, and wow, you know, how big a role the Glock has played in my shooting endeavors over the decades. And let's just talk about it and a little bit about Mr. Glock himself, okay? I don't mean to be narcissistic, but I'll get a little information about Gaston Glock, but others have done a good job of that. You've probably read about the history of that. I read the Glock book. It was kind of interesting. There's a lot of interesting marketing strategies and different things that Glock has used. But Mr. Guns and Gear did a nice job outlining all the history of Glock. Check that out, and other people I'm sure have as well. Because, you know, he was making shower curtain rods and things like that, and doing injection molding, and he was a manager of a car radiator shop or factory, and just different things like that. And got into making entrenching tools and knives for the military in Austria. So he had a little bit of an inroad. He found out they were going to be evaluating handguns for a new handgun, and wonder if I could make one of those, you know. And so he got some experts to talk to handgun people who knew about firearms, and he was not a firearms expert. He got some guns. He got some popular 9mm or semi-automatic pistols. He wasn't that familiar with them, and he looked them over. I forget what they are, P38 and some others. He looked them over. I think I can make one of those, you know. I think I can improve on that, and I can make it cheaper or whatever. And set about doing it just a matter of months, as I understand. And he had a Glock 17 or a Glock like this, you know, ready for the Austrian military. And they adopted it, as it turned out, of course, and made an order of about 20,000 of them, I think, in 1982. And then they were off to the races. It became popular worldwide. I read someone called it a global phenomenon, and it really was, and I guess it still is. So regardless of what your opinion is of the Glock, there are lots of products out there that I might not be crazy about, you know, a certain type of automobile or pickup truck, shovel, or you name it, that I can take that or leave it, or I don't even care for it. But a few million other people might like that, whatever it is. So that's kind of the way it is with anything, and especially Glock. So you can't deny the fact that it has had an incredible impact on the world of firearms, you know, handguns especially, right? And the use of polymers and that sort of thing. It wasn't totally original, of course. You know, the John Browning took care of that, you know, the lock breech and all that. But as far as the method of making it, the simplicity of it, the materials, the reliability, the durability, shootability, all those things, is wow, this thing works. And that's what attracts a lot of people to it. Can I shoot it again? All right, let's go out of the holster. Come out. I've got a firearm in that holster. It's not loaded, but this is good for the 17. I think it's specifically a Glock 19, but it works okay. All right, let's smoke some pot for Gaston Glock. Yeah.